Alright, Walrein does still need a bit of experience before I can have that be at level 10, but almost made it to the top here. Hopefully that won't take too long and then I can switch out someone else because I definitely am not really feeling that like Walrein is the most interesting thing that I've used on my team so far. And this was not actually the way to the top. Which way do I need to go? Okay, I just need to go this way. And I guess I'll pick up a snowball along the way too, because why not? Let's see, you two! Machoke, don't have time for your nonsense. Why, if it isn't Dragonite, what a pleasure finding a familiar face or any face in this far corner of the Alabasta Island. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. Why do I feel like this guy is going to be the final boss, like the real final boss? He has that air about him, even though he's just really the traveling salesman. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Let's hear it. And why shouldn't you be? So Avalugg, yes, this is the fifth of Hisui's nobles. That he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive ice missiles. And he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? You know what? I'm calling you out on that. Bulbapedia, Avalugg, and we're gonna see what your actual height in the Pokedex is. Bulbapedia lists your height as 6'7", or 4'7" for the one that's apparently in this game that I haven't seen it, so I guess that's technically a spoiler that I just gave myself. That is a bit of an exaggeration, Volo. A literal tall tale, if you will. Oh, you'll be right, alright. You'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps then. Give all your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward now, to the arena. Alright. And now begins the training montage arc of this game. Or perhaps not. Yes, well, I did want to see that Avalugg. Perhaps not at the cost of my life, so I suppose my freezing digits... digits and I will be off. I thought you said your freezing digits will fall off, which is... not something that you'd usually say in such a casual tone as that. Anyway. We have been here before. I'm not really going to spend a lot of time poking around. Hello! Alright. Alpha Machamp? Never mind. There's no way that's gonna catch you, yeah. Alright. Alpha Machamp time. Where's Typhlosion? There's Typhlosion. Alright. That took a lot of work. And I only had 2 Pokemon who are still alive at the end of that, so I didn't really get to, like, reap the benefits of all the experience points or whatever, but, I'm gonna want to go heal. Did not think that through, did I? So, because I'm probably not gonna remember if I go away from it now, there's a side quest here. There's no better way to stave off the cold than to run around and burst balloons. Alright, so this is another balloon bursting one. We sometimes do get these side quests around these base camps. And I suppose I will be testing my skill in the balloon races. Can I just, like, do that here? And is this going to be a, do I need Braviary for this? Yeah. I'm guessing I'm going to be using Braviary for this. I have 2 minutes. Oh no, this is Stentler, okay. In that case, I will hit the run button. And we're gonna almost, like, miss. I can switch to Sneasler if I need to. Alright, so I'm gonna need to switch to Sneasler here. And I'm going to need to basically do this as quickly as possible. I've got 7. What do I need? 30 now? No. No. I want to switch to you. Alright. And fortunately, I can't, like, turn... Ah! Jumped the wrong way. Alright, first one that I missed. I can't really easily turn and hit the B button at the same time. Braviary. No, 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 Braviary. Yes, alright. I probably just missed a lot, didn't I? How do I rise? I don't know how I gain altitude. I think I would have had to just, like, not mess that up. Alright. What's the end run button? Yes, alright. Let's try that again. Alright, that time I got both of those, and if I can try to not screw this up this time, yeah, alright, so let's switch to that. And, alright, I definitely got more height this time, which is nice. And also, I get credit for popping these, even when I just, like, have my feet swoop through them. And not necessarily Braviary, which is also good. Dive. Missed a couple. Missed a lot, actually. No, don't. No, I don't want to end my run. I just want to land. No! Wait, hey, Braviary, you're such a pain. No! Oh, for God's sake. I wish there was a better way to switch your mount. I have a feeling I'm not winning this one. How do I go up? Oh, you know what? There's, like, multiple routes I could take. Alright, I might be able to salvage 6 in the next 10 seconds. Stop! I doubt it. But, yeah, this isn't happening. Alright, well, I know what to do next time anyway. 1, and that's it. Okay. I don't like... If I were using the actual Joy-Cons, would the controls be different? I don't think, because all the buttons are still in the same place. But, like, I don't like quickly switching between mounts. Because, like, I have to... If I'm trying to keep running with my thumb on the left analog stick, I have to, like, reach across the controller with my right thumb. I don't know if there's a way to make this less painful, but... Alright, let's try this again. I didn't mean to ask for the explanation. Alright, I have a minute left. I just missed a bunch of them. I mean, I need to dive, lose height, quickly. Alright, I got that one at least. Stantler. And, can I... Alright, so I've got enough height to get, like, up here, sort of, at least for now. I don't know if I'm gonna maintain enough height. I was just gonna go after the ones that were still on the ground if I couldn't get this, but it seems that... Alright, I just went around that. That was dumb. Oh no. I'm, like, not high enough in the air. Alright. Got that one. I've got 30 seconds left. And I think I need 2, because I think I only need 30. Alright. That wasn't bad. I am decidedly not a fan of how I have to switch mounts like this in a hurry like this, but we got the job done, and hopefully I won't need to, like, do this anymore. Because I don't think there's another area where this could... Thanks, bird. Alright. There's a lot of balloons, though. I think there's a couple of routes around this you could take if you wanted to win. I just spawned in the bushes. 33 balloons. Alright, you're gonna give me 2 gigaton balls. So the ultimate iteration of the heavy ball is too heavy to fly or high or far, but it is effective if you manage to hit an unsuspecting Pokemon. Okay. That's that. You had to go to the target practice. Have you had to go at target practice you can do at the practice field just outside Jubilife Village? Another intense. I have done that. Throwing the Pokeballs at the balloons. I have done that. Alright. Oh, you also gave me 3 nuggets. Oh, what? There's just a wisp sitting right here? Okay. I don't even know if that's worth cutting away for, because it was really only a few seconds. Huh. Not gonna say no to that. And we have arrived. Can't bring my mount into the boss area, unfortunately, so we are to quell Avalugg as you wished. In the end, I didn't see what you said there. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using the Eternal Ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll be only a moment's work. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodge ability. Well, we've needed that in the first 4 of these fights, so this isn't really anything new per se. Alright, let's enter. We're standing on it, aren't we? Okay, we're actually not standing on it. We're not actually using that, like, where's the island? Where's the monster? The island is the monster. We're not using that joke, which is what I thought we were doing. Alright, so you actually plausibly could be 100 feet high. Alright, I must send a written apology to Volo. You actually plausibly could be 100 feet high, but... Let's see, you're gonna be throwing stuff at me, I believe. Yeah, unrivaled dodge ability. That's not really moving that fast. Can I dive over? Alright, so we're playing Bullet Hell. We're playing Bullet Hell here. Alright, so can I throw things at you? After dodging like this? Alright, dodging the wrong way. Like... Alright. Do I have to throw them into your mouth or something? Ooh, no, that was unexpected. Alright, that was unexpected. Don't dive off the cliff, if you please. Alright. Definitely getting a bit of a Nier Automata feel here. Ow. Okay. I was dodging. Alright. Alright, that's one of those charge beam attacks, alright. A lot of these, maybe not all these bosses, but a lot of them have charge beam attacks that they like to do, and we're gonna throw in a Typhlosion to fight the big old Final Fantasy boss of Avalugg, and we are going to, level 56, which isn't as high as some of the other ones we've seen so far. Alright, let's do an agile style to get started. And from here, we can use Flamethrower, and that'll do about half. Alright. Oh, and you're gonna be burned. Alright, so that's a 2-hit KO. I suppose there's probably going to be multiple times that we'll be going through this in this... Bye, Typhlosion. Alright, I should have just used Strong Style. We're probably going to be doing this multiple times in this, Alright, Staraptor Close Combat, let's do it. We're probably going to be going through this fight multiple times in this encounter, but... Alright. I do like Staraptor. Like, everything it does with, like, extreme intensity, while all of its moves have a downside. Alright, we're gonna chuck some bombs real fast, see how far we can reduce this health bar before you get back on your feet and start throwing ice at me again. Alright. Yeah, this isn't the hard part. This I can dodge. This I can dodge. This I can dodge with just like a little bit of concentration. This is not what I'm worried about. The other part of this fight is what I'm worried about. Especially since I'm apparently down to like red health already. Did I take damage? Did I die? I died. Yes, I know. Alright, fine. I won't try and throw bombs at you when you're doing that. So I suppose if we're really going to bullet hell it, tilting the camera up like this does give you a bit of a more top-down perspective, which definitely makes it a little bit easier to see what you're doing. Alright. And I'm going to see if I can get away with not throwing bombs at it at all, except for when the game tells me to. Because I feel like individual attacks don't move that faster, but when they start coming, they come quickly. And you really can't afford to waste time of that nature. So you are going to... Oh, wow. Alright, didn't see that. Yeah, I was looking at the ground for the location of the attacks, but as it turns out, the next series of attacks was going to come from the sky. Oh, now you're going to do this one. Alright, I'm learning the attack patterns, and from here I can just... I dove straight into the spikes. Good job, Dragonite. Send in a Pokemon, let's do battle! You're down for the count. Oh, you're not down for the count. You were revived. Alright, Typhlosion. If you're going to Earth Power me, I'm just gonna not waste any time, and I'm gonna just have Typhlosion do Strong Style, whatever, and that's going to go and hit you very hard in the weak point, and you're going to Strong Style yourself, Earth Power. That's gonna be it for Typhlosion. I probably should think about reviving you between rounds. Anyway, Typhlosion went down, and next can be... I won't use Mammoth Sword this time. Can I use Dragon Pulse? I have Dragon Pulse mastered. Oh, Water Pulse is super effective. Do you get partial ground typing? Maybe you get partial ground typing? I'll use Water Pulse. Strong style Water Pulse. And 20 level disadvantage, but let's see how much this is able to do. Most of Avalug's defense is on the physical side. Alright, good job, Gumi. We're gonna throw bombs, and I'm just gonna mash the right trigger as fast as I can. You hear it? And you're done. Alright, so when you start attacking me again, I'm gonna wanna lay it off. And once I get to the next round where I can send in a Pokemon and do battle. By the way, speaking of which, before I forget, because I almost did forget, we're gonna revive Typhlosion, and unfortunately Typhlosion is kind of sort of probably gonna just be like thrown right back into the meat grinder after this, against the Pokemon that knows Earth Power and is willing to strong style it, but it's for a good cause. Typhlosion's a team player. Alright. The save game option was like X'd out in the menu there, so that's something I can't really do right now. Alright, so next you're going to go and start throwing things from up above. No, you're going to start doing this. Alright. That's going to be a bit of an inconvenience because some of these are going to leave spikes on the ground. Are they not? Are they not going to leave spikes on the ground? Alright, now you're going to shoot those ice cannons at me. Alright. Couldn't quite dodge that in time. Okay, get back up. No, get back up. Oh, you suck. I feel like this shouldn't be hard. I'm just bad at video games. I feel like the Arcanine fight should have been harder. I'm just like not very good at this. Alright. Let's try to not be where that's going to be. You are going to use Charge Beam. That is going to be something that I need to dodge through without landing on the spikes this time, thank you. And I should be able to just throw in Typhlosion, and we can do battle. And that should be the last round for this big old iceberg. Alright, show Avalug your power. 110, 80. So, even without strong style, Overheat will be slightly more damaging than Flamethrower. And it's not like it matters. Did I just get knocked over by my own Pokemon's attacks? Your offensive stats were lowered. Well, that's nice, but I don't think it's going to make a difference here. Because this thing is just that strong. Yeah. Nice try, Typhlosion. Oh no, my offensive stats were lowered. I forgot what Pokemon I'm using here. Alright, Gumi. You get to do this the second time. And should I be silly? Should I use like Acid Spray or something? No. I'll just use Water Pulse like a normal person and get this fight over with. I'm not gonna put myself into any weird situations where the Acid Spray like doesn't kill it or whatever. Alright. So now, you know what time it is. It is time to mash the right trigger as fast as I possibly can. We are almost there, and hopefully, before you get a chance to really do anything super scary, we are going to... Alright, we've done it. That shouldn't have been as hard as I was making it out to be. I'm just bad at dodging. Arcanine was hard because Arcanine was fighting you on a very small area, and Arcanine's attacks took up a lot of space. This, you have plenty of space to dodge. I'm just bad at dodging. Alright. Avalug is back. And everybody but Typhlosion got experience from that, which is a bit unfortunate because Typhlosion was the one who did by far more damage in that fight. And we're gonna get the Icicle Plate. Alright. Remind me when this is done to go into my bag and see how many I've got, because I've been meaning to count, and I keep forgetting. What do you want, Pearl? Garrett, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast, but seeing the almighty Avalug quelled, and by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky, is this Dragonite girl some kind of monster in disguise? She is no monster. She's the one who risked her life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Dragonite. Garrett cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag their devotion to the almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Rydia? I know your fears will change once you saw what I've seen. Dragonite has much to teach us. She's shown us how to overcome all manner of strife so long as our Pokemon are with us. She's made me want to help Galician realize with the greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Iridia. I knew you could pull that off, Dragonite. Strike a pose. You crawled every last frenzied noble. So that space-time rift is going to start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be all right as long as we got Dragonite. Indeed, we should be. It's good to have her at our side. You know something, Iridia? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look, he's finally seeing reason. Anyway, now that we've quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit, see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. It's not the commander who's got to crack a smile, it's the captain, it's the principal. Because she doesn't believe in having a sense of humor about anything ever. Alright, so I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything left for me to do. There's obviously a lot more map to explore. There's not really that much more map to explore. There is a Pearl settlement somewhere around about here. There is this chunk over there. I guess I'll go back up to the Pearl settlement and see what that side quest or side quests plural is about. By the way, while I'm here, I will record this, and if Walrein, level 9, I need Walrein to use Ice Beam, Blizzard, or a strong style move just a couple more times. Alright. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna switch someone else out for Avalugg. Wait, did I go back to town? I went back to town. I didn't want to go back to town. Is there going to be a cutscene happening when I go back to town? No? Good. Alright. Let me go finish what I started. Alright, this is honestly a really fun way to get around. Anyway, so you have a quest for me. So, I didn't see what you said on the when I was approaching, but you're a member of Galaxy Team's Survey Corps, right? I heard you're studying Pokemon and making some kind of book about them? Does that mean you're also studying my dear beloved Bergmite? Yes, I've seen a number of Bergmite. That means you'll know more about Bergmite than I do, right? I am absolutely convinced that nobody loves or understands Bergmite more than I do. Once you've completed your entry in your book, come show it to me. Alright. As Bergmite's #1 fan in all of Hisui, I'll make sure you haven't missed any details. I might have done that already. Nope. I haven't done that already. I've seen a bunch of Bergmite, so I feel like I've got some good progress on it, but you are level 7, so I need to see it use, like, Ice Shard a bunch more times. I need to catch some more specimens, defeat some specimens. Alright, we can do that. Next time I run into some Bergmite, I'll let them know. Alright, what's going on over here? When a fiery Pokemon sits next to you, its flames get you all cozy and warm. Indeed. I heard a place that's called the World's End. Where is that? That's on Mount Coronet, right? It's hard gathering fruit out in these parts. Not much to find in the first place, I guess. Yeah, that could be a problem. Nomo. And Nimio. Alright. Hector, Cleaver and the other noble Pokemon watch over and protect us humans, while Pokemon like Ursulana let us ride around them and take us far and wide across Hisui. But did you know that these Pokemon are all descendants from the 10 companions of the ancient hero of legend? Alright. That reminds me. No, that doesn't remind me of that. That reminds me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, I guess that checks out. You just told me that there were 10 heroes of legends, 5 of the Guardian ancient things, and 5 mounts. And each of them gave me a plate, so it does make sense that there would be 10 plates. Alright. I'm just gonna invade your house. I hope you don't mind. Nothing personal. Let's see. Okay, so there's actually NPCs in here. Maybe I should trade some tools at one of Galaxy Team's base camps. Their handiwork is something else. So you are just going to ruminate on building stuff, and What is with the people on those hangings? I feel like I've pointed that out before in the past. I would sure feel a lot cheerier around here if not for our ongoing feud with the Diamond Clan. Well, I'll have you both know that you both are idiots. Young Iridia started training to become the clan leader when she was barely out of infancy. She's never had anyone her age to play with. Alright. Weird priorities, but whatever. I thought I saw like another like picture or something on the shelf, but no, it was just like a blank piece of canvas or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I did and in the Crimson Mirelands, and I'm just gonna poke around the settlement and see if I find anything of interest. For example, you and your medicinal leeks, which I can use to make revives or something. They say Almighty Sinnoh watches over us from somewhere beyond the skies. Almighty Sinnoh has excellent taste in music, if that's the case. I remember a girl with a crow gun. She said all Pearl Clan does is sit around watching over boring old places. Well, look around you. That's exactly what you all are doing. And then she ran off into the wild. That was probably the breviary lady, wasn't it? Probably. It's a real pain getting hold of materials here on the Icelands. You have to buy almost everything from the Ginkgo Guild. Yeah, the one who I've decided is just going to be like the true final boss or whatever. It really is serious to a fault, but, well, she was chosen as our clan leader very young after all. I think it would have been fine to entrust Polina with the role just for a little while. Am I supposed to remember who that is? I remember the name. I don't remember who that, like, which character the name is attached to, though. Let's see. I already spoke to all of you, didn't I? Ingo is unbelievably good at battling with Pokemon, don't you think? I mean, it's like his knowledge about Pokemon is on a completely different level. Have you seen him? I was wondering where he went. Some Pokemon can actually be very affectionate towards humans. They'll even grow together with us and even protect us from wild Pokemon. Alright. Yeah, if you see Ingo, let me know. After journeying to Hisui from across our sea, our ancestors met Almighty Sinnoh in this place. That is why the Pearl Clan decided on this location for our new home. Why you decided to stay somewhere freezing cold like this and didn't, like, go somewhere warmer, I will never understand. Okay. And, okay, I thought this house was empty except for Machop. You're actually, like, weaving on a loom. Alright. Have any of the other NPCs been doing just, like, tasks like this? And I didn't notice? Almighty Sinnoh created the world, space that was then born from that creation. I thought you were going to say something else after that, but... Alright, you're just telling me how Palkia works.